Howdy folks, Justin here from Tackle Tactics. I've just been on our annual trip up to Fraser Island, and one thing that I noticed up there is there's not a lot of anglers that fish blades in the surf. When people think about surf fishing, they generally think about metal lures or chromies or slugs, depending on what you call them. These things are awesome in the surf, deadly, cast them out, high speed retrieve, excellent on tailor, salmon, trevally, queenfish, all sorts of species, and you can get them in a range of sizes to suit the species you're targeting. The only trouble with them is they are a little bit limited in their application, in that you do generally have to wind them fairly quickly. Bad thing about that, you'll often find if you're fishing a gutter, the fish will come off and on, shut down a bit, and a lot of the time when we're fishing the points on Fraser, the fish will be on a hot bite and then they'll stop. And if you pay a bit of attention to it, it's often larger predators that come into the gutter. So if we're chasing tailor, it might be queenfish or a big trevally that have come into the gutter and the tailor just shut down and won't hit him at the slug. Other times, if it's queenfish or trevally that you're targeting, you might see there's a shark in the gutter and that shuts the fish down as well. So what we tend to throw a lot in the surf is bladed lures. In this case the TT Lures Switchblade and Ghostblade. So you might think a 1/12 polycarbonate blade doesn't really have a place in the surf when you're fishing, but it's excellent in small gutters and that sort of thing when you're targeting whiting. Whiting love these things, especially around the full moon and the new moon when they're schooling up. Twitch these through, game on. If you're chasing dart, smaller species like smaller trevally, and even small tailor, you can go for a 1/6 and a 1/8. Good thing about them, you've got a little bit more weight so you can throw them out into the gutter a bit further, and they're ideal for chasing dart and smaller species like that sort of thing. Otherwise, chasing dart, you can also step up to a 1/4 ounce, and we even step up to a 3/8 when we're chasing dart, trevally, queenfish, tailor, and probably my favourite, a 1/2 ounce. 1/2 ounce is an ideal size. It's a good bait fish profile, nice little snack size for those queenies and trevally and that type of thing. Also, if you want to go a bit heavier and really prospect those gutters and that sort of thing for a big predator, that's a 1 ounce TT Switchblade. 1 ounce gives you plenty enough weight to throw it on a surf rod. You can wind it back quick or you can wind it back nice and slow, so there's a variety of retrieves. So unlike our chrome slug that we throw out there, we crank it back in quick, our blade we can fish in a few different ways. We can move our toe point forward or backwards. Forward is better for speed, backwards gives us more vibration, so if we want to work it a bit slower. We generally work them in a couple of different ways. We work them rapidly across the top, so we buzz them, get the rod tip up a bit, work them fairly quickly across the surface to get that reaction bite. But like with the chromies, if they've shut down and they don't want that, you can slow it down a bit. So you can just slow roll it, get that rod tip up, and just slow roll that lure back and get a lot of vibration to it. And boom, fish like tailor and that sort of thing, when they're not hitting a slug, because they're a bit timid, they'll still whack a blade. The other thing with it, if you're walking along the beach and you're targeting fish on the surface and that sort of thing, and you get to a nice deep hole or a drop off, the blade allows you to drop that lure right down into the depths and hop it across the bottom and twitch it across the bottom, give it a couple of pulses, drop it back to the bottom, a couple of pulses again, drop it back to the bottom. And you can catch anything from trevally that are feeding in the sand, tailor, flathead on the bottom, and then if you do see a bit of bait action on the top again, you can get it up far in the water column and fish it. Let's have a look at the 1 ounce Switchblade in action on a slow rolling retrieve.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
So there you go, that's the TT Switchblade in action. Even for beginners, they're an awesome lure to use because all you have to do is as soon as you start winding the reel, the blade starts working for you. So remember, wide range of sizes available depending on what species you're targeting. Next time you hit the beach, make sure you've got a couple of switchblades in your kit.